and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, one take.
My name's Tori. We're back, baby Thompson.
My name is Tyler, back from the realms, between realms, Matheson.
And how was that battle you had?
It was interesting. The reason we didn't record is because I was kidnapped by mythological beasts and kind of malevolent, ancient beings that all decided they needed to attempt to stop me. I fully agree, but I was kind of locked in this place of having to maybe do things that they thought would be tricky, but really weren't. Like they wanted to see, like, oh, you have to be really evil in order to go back to your universe, and it was like, okay, that's really not that bad.
So, like, example of these tasks might be something like...
I don't know. This is a family-friendly show.
Is it?
And I don't really
want to kill someone?
I don't think it is, Tyler,
No.
because we talk about cum a lot.
All the kids talk about cum when they're playing their Fortnites and their Bakugans. They all make those jokes. That's a middle school
true.
joke. It's a family-friendly...
I guess.
We're a family-friendly show because we have middle school humor.
Is that how that
And
works?
no, Tori, I didn't have to kill anyone. It was much more simple than that.
Okay.
It was like,
For your first challenge, that old lady on the bus. Take the seat from her.
and I was like, okay,
Oh.
fine. And they're like,
Seriously, what the hell, man? This shouldn't be so easy.
Whoa, Jesus Christ, that was...
You're like,
Wow.
do you want me to, like, push her out of the chair or what? And they're like,
Oh my god. You just watched a kid drop his ice cream cone and you have an extra one.
that's my fucking ice cream. No, thanks. No, I bought that. That kid didn't buy it. His dad can buy him another one.
It was a special buy one, get one free. What the shit?
Yeah. Why do you think I got another one? I'm hungry. That kid can fend for himself. It's about time he learns about economics.
No such thing as a free lunch, idiot.
the most disturbing thing about what you just said is that you described ice cream as something to sate hunger, which it absolutely isn't.
Not even close, no.
It's something to sate a sweet tooth. You're never like, I'm really hungry. Do you have any ice cream cones?
Okay, it's never, I'll give you this. It's never eaten for the express purpose of filling your belly, but every time you do eat ice cream, you are more full than you've ever been in your entire life.
I don't know if I'm more full as much as feel like shit, but that's honestly
or
that's a blurred
bloated.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You are just bloated and you feel like shit and you don't want to eat. You're not like, oh, I just got done with some ice cream. Let me top that off with some fucking short ribs here.
Short
Okay.
ribs and a brisk jog.
Yeah. I would love both of those things. So I came back from the Demon Hellhole, and actually turns out Demon Hellhole, that's just Arizona. That's not
Yeah,
like,
that's. I was gonna guess that.
Good
it's
old
not-
Stop the Count, Arizona.
yeah, good old Stop the Count, Arizona. Paul Gassar or whatever that dude's name is. It starts with a doctor, I know that, but let's not give him that much, okay?
Yeah.
He's a quote doctor, and he's like, no, the vaccines are dangerous. We have no idea what they do. It's like, yeah, okay, doctor, sure, my fucking ass. But the one positive thing out of that is that I went to Arizona, not a single person wearing a mask. Ever
course.
in any capacity, no masks.
Well, that's
whatsoever.
because the Arizona sun bakes off all of the COVID.
It died. Yep.
Yeah, it dies because it's so hot that like when you breathe out and exhale, everything is vaporized by the Tuscan sun.
Every breath you take is vape.
Like, I don't want to spread misinformation, but honestly, the fucking shitty hellhole heat of Arizona does sound like that. It could do that to a disease.
Okay, I am going to just remind everyone that once again, even though we did take a couple weeks off, we are still not a medical podcast.
Oh,
So-
not even close.
So
yeah.
nope. Don't take anything we say with a singular grain of salt.
The closest we get to having any medical knowledge is the residual shit in my brain, and you know how fucking unreliable that is.
It's almost entirely wrong all the time.
I was told that I'm 3/5 incorrect and 2/5 correct.
I wouldn't even give you the 2/5 correct. Like, I'd say maybe 1/5. Like, you remembered a thing that did happen, but all of the details about that thing are just not correct.
I'd still say that it counts for 2 out of 5 because remember that's less than half.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Even that 20% is very generous. But the good news coming back from Arizona is that if I can not catch that Arizona strain of COVID, whatever they got going out over there with the highest confirmed cases in the country, if I can walk away from that scot-free, COVID can't affect me at all, I guess.
Oh, this will age real
Oh,
well.
great.
I know.
So going there didn't go like, wow, like I'm glad that we're taking more precautions at home. I'm glad that I'm staying safe and all that. It just confirmed your story about yourself that, yeah, I'm fucking built different, brother.
If it cannot hit me at all, maybe I don't need to wear a mask anymore. Maybe I'm just different. Maybe I am kind of like
Cool.
every zombie movie where there's one person
where there's one
who has
immune,
who has the complete immunity.
Well, that's a benefit for Tori and I, not because you'd be curing COVID with your sacrifice, but because you'd be fucking dead. Because they'd have to sacrifice you.
What are they harvesting
DNA.
all of me?
Yeah, of course.
Why
We
can't
don't
I
know
just
what-
pee in a cup?
We don't know what part of you is immune, so we have to take you apart piece by piece in order to
Right.
find the part that works.
It might be in your look. You could be the Ellie in this situation, right? Like we could come up with the ultimate vaccine from your immunity, but it's gonna kill you in the process.
Yeah, and there ain't no Joel.
And I'll tell you
in
what,
this
Tyler,
story.
I ain't gonna save you. I ain't gonna burst through all the fireflies. Sorry, pal.
You know what? No, here's what we do, Tori. We do that, right? We get through all the fireflies. We kick in the door to the operating room. And then when the doctors are like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't kill us. We'll just walk up to Tyler, fart in his unconscious face, and then go, carry on, doctor.
Yeah. Wait, I want to watch the light leave his eyes.
It wasn't.
Hey, Doc. Let me watch.
Hey, Doc, can I hold your hand while you do it? So it's like I'm killing them.
You killed all of the fireflies just to break in and essentially say thank you for your service?
Yeah. What about it?
That seems like a long way around, but okay, I respect it. You know what? Whatever. There's going to be a buff girl with a golf club chasing both of you for the rest of your fucking lives, so get used to that.
Do you think Abby has a consistently good golf score?
100%. You saw the way she bashed that old man's head in.
Yeah.
She is wicked good on that drive. Her short game, we don't know, but her drives, powerful.
Oh yeah, no, she can.
It looks like it's fucking Mario Golf or something. There's like fucking colors shooting out and shit.
Yeah, like flames behind it. It breaks the sound barrier.
The positive thing about coming back from Arizona was that I did bring a game back for us.
Oh well, I mean, those many hours in the demon realm, you definitely had some time to think up some new stuff. So this should be pretty good.
It is wild traveling that route because it is entirely interstates. I took 2 roads to get to Arizona.
Correct.
That is 35 and 40, just those 2 interstates.
Yep.
And those interstates, they know their customer base, okay? They know who's traveling along those roads. And it's long haul truckers, of which I was one of them. And there's only about 4 different kinds of things you can get along those roads. It's gas stations, restaurants, strip clubs, and liquor stores.
What about
And
the
that's it.
fireworks stores?
5 stores. There are 5 stores.
Okay.
Now, I came across a lot of interesting names of places.
I love where you're going with this. Please continue. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. I am so ready.
Here's what I got in store for you. I am going to give you 3 names. you are going to tell me which of those names is the real one, and you are also going to tell me if it is a restaurant or a strip club.
Oh,
Beautiful.
okay. Well, thankfully it's not like any of the above, because that would have been fucking impossible. Because Tyler's really good at coming up with these fake named establishments. So we would have been in some hot water there if this wasn't narrowed down a bit for us.
You got 3 to pick from. You're going to tell me the real one and whether it's a strip club or a restaurant. And I don't know how this is going to go, but let's find out.
Hell
Round
yeah.
number 1. We have straps and spurs. The hot iron. Or smoky pokey.
Oh my God.
I'm going to say hot iron restaurant. That's my gut.
I'm going to say straps and spurs.
And what is it?
Strip club.
This may be the hardest game you've ever come up with.
I had a lot of time in
beautiful.
that car and a lot of great names presented to me. Like, I didn't even have to think for this one, okay? Everything was just given to me.
Yeah, this one kind of just fell in your lap.
It fell in my hot butt. You should have seen the butt rash I had after getting out of that car. Holy hell.
gross.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, it was
I
disgusting.
would have liked to.
Oh,
You want to get a whiff of that, T?
well, if I get a job at one of these places, maybe you'll be able to see it. Or maybe it's just a restaurant and you're a fucking weirdo. Let's find out. Because the real answer for round number 1 is smoky pokey.
And it
Fuck.
is a...
I want you to let me know. You tell me, what is smoky pokey to you?
Is that a restaurant?
I'll say strip club.
Smoky Pokey's a strip club, and I'm so confused. Because what's smoky about it? Like, are they charbroiling those nipples in there? Like, what are they doing?
You could probably smoke inside strip clubs, right? Like they get buck.
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
Probably.
We'll touch back on that because I do have a topic about that, or at least a story. And
Did you stop at a strip club on the
there
way?
are no. But I'll tell you, there's no laws the further you go south. There are no laws.
And also, sorry, pokey, you absolutely can't touch.
Yeah, maybe is the that's why I'm confused. Is the pokey the nipple? Like, are we talking about a body part?
Poke means sex.
That's true.
I mean, it could also mean touching with your finger,
Yeah,
but like also
smoky-
like, oh yeah, dude, you fucking poker?
That, like, how did they land on that name? They're like, we need hot sex. We need to call our strip club hot sex, but we can't call it that. So we need just synonyms.
I just can't come up with the perfect name for this. And someone was like, fucking call it Smoky Pokey. As long as there's half naked chicks in there, dudes will be in here, you fucking idiot. Call it whatever.
And the other guy went, wait. Say that again?
Smoky Pokey. Round number 2. The Boneyard.
Oh my God, come on.
Oh,
The
boy.
Barnyard.
No.
Oh, that's worse somehow.
Or Horse Hotel.
Oh my fucking God. It's Horse Hotel and it's a restaurant.
You know what? I'm going to also say Horse Hotel, but that one's a strip club.
Horse Hotel's a restaurant, surprisingly. It's a real
Okay.
restaurant.
It sounds,
makes me
it just
concerned.
sounds like they probably are like, oh, we're going back to the heritage of when you used to roll up here and grab yourself a hot meal and a cold drink and you keep your horse overnight and we feed it for you.
I see it differently. I see it's the Horse Hotel, meaning they keep horses in the kitchen, and that is exclusively what's on the menu.
Yeah, they're the chefs. It's kind of like a ratatouille situation.
I wasn't saying that, but that's also very good. I was saying the horse is what's for dinner. Like, I'm horse, it's what's for dinner.
Fuck. Yeah, no, they're the chefs. It's kind of like a ratatouille situation, but since, if a horse were to stand on a human's head, that human would die. So it's a little bit different, I would say.
And also, if anyone from Pixar's legal team is listening right now, I'm going to give you the hot tip that you can absolutely sue the Horse Hotel because their logo on the billboard was Bullseye from Toy Story 2. So y'all can kind of have at that lawsuit. I want
They're like,
a little
let's
bit of
just download it. Just pull a JPEG off the internet. That'll be our logo. Who cares?
Oh, you know what?
Next restaurant's in 100 miles.
Yeah, it's probably a reverse Ratatouille situation where the horses are like physically doing the cooking, but it's a human controlling them sitting on the back.
that should be an Olympic sport.
Still stuck on that, though, huh?
It's funny.
Still thinking about, you're like, I'm going to mention that. I'm going to say it twice, and then I'm also going to keep thinking about it while they talk.
I'm going to keep going back to that Ratatouille situation.
Well,
Hey, that's also a Pixar.
It's funny because like the way I first said it, it was just the horses, but then it becomes funnier because we put people on the horses.
I think we all understand what a Ratatouille situation
I think
is.
the premise is extremely clear of what you're going for. You could have said it's like a Ratatouille thing and then never touched on it forever, and everyone would have been like, got it.
But it's not. It's a reverse Ratatouille.
Okay. Can you imagine, though, if the Horse Hotel was a strip club? That would have been a terrible
That
name.
would just be so demeaning to the staff.
Yeah, it's just, well, look, we're going to be honest. There ain't another establishment for about 100 miles. We take what we can get here. Here at the Horse Hotel. Next round. The Saucy Saloon. Boots in Barbecue. Or Trucker's Paradise.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh, God. That last one is icky. But also effective marketing, I would imagine.
Extremely effective. Tyler, what was the first one again? Can you say that for me?
The Saucy Saloon.
How is that spelled?
Like Saucey, like saucy.
I'm going to say Saucy Saloon Restaurant.
I'm going to say Trucker's Paradise Strip Club.
It is actually Boots in Barbecue.
Ooh.
Is the real one. Now, please, I'd love to know what you think. What's Boots in Barbecue? Is that a restaurant or a strip club?
Oh, no, it's a strip club, isn't
Fucking
it?
gotta be a restaurant, though. Like, legally, it should have to be.
No.
You would hope it would
Nope.
be. You would hope that,
Yeah.
but
my
you'd be
God.
wrong.
Oh, fuck
Holy
me.
shit.
What are they doing in there? Are
Boots
they
and
lathering?
barbecue.
Slathering. Every young lady who goes in there and dances is smothered with Sweet Baby Rays by the end of the night.
Hey, you can taste, but you can't touch. No, you can't even do that. You just have to, while they're dancing, you have to hope they do like a really elaborate move where they like kick their leg and some sauce flies off of them. And everyone in the audience just like watches with their mouths open, just hoping that they get some of that Sweet Baby Rays.
They instead of throwing
None of
ones,
them are even.
instead of throwing ones, they throw out those little like restaurant size like
Throw
barbecue
chicken wings at
sauces.
them. They just get
And then
pelted
depending
with
on-
chicken wings.
They're just hoping that someone like does like a leg kick or something like that, and then a couple of the chicken wings get thrown back, all covered in the sauce.
It's they look. The worst part about it is that they consider that form of dining a la carte, which is that is not what that means. Like you cannot call that a la carte. No way in hell.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay. Moving on. Round 4. Premium cut. Bottoms up or
Oh.
top tier.
Oh, fuck. Those are all immaculate and all strip clubs.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat there. But I'm gonna
I'm
gonna
going
narrow
bottoms
it,
up.
I'm gonna narrow it down to top tier as a strip club.
Tay, you were almost there.
Ah, was it a
It's
restaurant?
top tier, but it's a restaurant.
Damn it!
I know you get confused.
That's a good name for a strip club, bad name for a restaurant.
Oh,
I
incredibly horrible
disagree.
name for
I
a
feel like
restaurant.
top tier is like, oh shit, there's probably some good ass food there.
Not when you see it on a
That's like calling
highway
your
billboard.
restaurant really good.
Yeah. Would you not want to dine at a restaurant that's called really good restaurant?
No, I absolutely wouldn't.
I would do it at least once because if the food sucks, I'm like, well, they fucking got me. But at least now I have the goof of like, hey, yeah, go to really good restaurant. Hey, I know I told you to go to really good restaurant. That is the name, but the food is dog shit, okay?
Okay, Tori, based on name alone, would you rather go to a really good restaurant or it's okay, I guess? Like that is the name that is printed on the side of the building is it's okay, I guess.
I would go to that one. If the name of the restaurant was, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. I would take that over a restaurant called Really Good. At least there was a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of extra oomph put into that one. A little bit of irony, hopefully.
You're telling me you forgot your anniversary. You have 2 hours to find reservations to a really nice place. Also, it's Valentine's Day. Your anniversary is Valentine's Day. And you're like, shit, I need some place nice to take my sweet, loving partner. And there are 2 places with reservations available. And you see really good restaurant and we're an okay restaurant. You're going to book we're an okay restaurant for your Valentine's anniversary?
Okay, so you've done this fun thing, Tyler, where you completely shift the fucking rules of going from stopping at a restaurant to, oh, so you're telling me when it's Valentine's Day and your plans got canceled and it's the woman you love. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Tyler?
I was literally also going to bring that up, Tori. I was going to say, yes, one of Tyler's classic hypotheticals that starts with point and then shifts horrendously for the worst in the middle of it, and then he goes, and then what?
It always becomes
Yeah, see,
it always
I'm
becomes
right.
somehow the most dire situation imaginable. It can never just be like a normal situation. It's got to be just fucking dire.
because like as you're crafting it, you're tapping into your own social anxiety to think of the worst possible outcome to explain how you think about things.
This is Tyler's like Kobayashi Maru. Like he's changing the rules of the game to win an unwinnable situation.
What a pull.
Next round. The Gentleman's Club, the Fisherman's Club, or the Pony Club.
Sorry. It's a Brody exclusive experience.
Fuck.
I don't know if they have those in Tejas.
This is, you walk into a sad booth and jerk it to Shutterbug. and we'll give you pizza rolls.
but it's very communal.
Gross. There's already been quite a few emissions on this here JPEG that we printed out on white copy paper.
Yeah, they don't want to print too many copies a day. You know
Yeah.
how expensive printer ink is, Tori?
It's really expensive. And we had to stop using iPads because they were sticking up the buttons.
Ugh. Like, come on, there's only one button now, and somehow y'all are still gunking it up.
Well, no, what about the volume buttons?
Oh, those nasty boys are sealing the volume things.
Yeah, no, what do you need the volume for?
spunk.
It's a JPEG.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your imagination makes the sounds for you.
So I happen to know this one. It's Gentlemen's Club, Strip Club.
Well, I'm going to say Pony Club, Brony exclusive experience.
Is that the subtitle of the name?
Yeah,
like
it's the
the Pony
yeah.
Club, a brony experience.
Yeah, like Applebee's Neighborhood Grill. It's the Pony Club. A Brony exclusive experience.
eating good in the neighborhood.
It is Gentleman's Club, and
Strip club.
it's a restaurant.
What?
It is.
Ooh.
It is the worst name for a restaurant because why the fuck would you call Gentleman's Club is already a thing. That's like me naming a restaurant Doctor's Office.
Okay, Tyler, but you're telling me it's February 14th. All your plans are gone. Your girlfriend's mother just died, okay? And then you need to give her something? You're not going to go to the doctor's office?
The restaurant called the doctor.
A restaurant called the doctor's office.
It's a genuine hospital experience. So it's just like a hospital cafeteria with the same inconveniences.
I can't imagine what conversation went down where they decided that was the acceptable name for a restaurant. Were they like trying to lure people in? Like, okay, maybe
What
we can.
state were you in, Tyler?
Tejas.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing signs for the Gentlemen's Club on my way out to LA. It must have been a different location that I was looking at because it was 100% a strip club.
It was a big billboard that said Gentlemen's Club, burgers, steaks, chicken. Like, I don't know. Unless they got some weird slang like that they're now doing at strip clubs. Like, I feel like that's pretty unmistakable restaurant, but maybe I could be wrong.
Maybe you're the idiot. And if you're wondering how the hell did they come up with a name like that, I imagine it was a bunch of Texans who were like, "Whew, that sounds fancy, don't it?"
We're a bunch of gentlemen.
No, that's actually how they came up with the name for Horse Hotel. What are we going to call this place? We're all fancy folk here. Why not something cool like Horse Hotel, you know?
It's a hotel.
Give it some spice. We're getting closer. Cattle rancher. The Cowboy Way. Whiskey Hole.
Oh,
Whiskey
come
Hole
on.
Strip Club.
The Cowboy Way strip club.
It is the Cowboy Way Strip Club.
Woo! Let's go,
God
baby!
damn it! I thought for sure that you were like that you would come up with that name, and you were like, it kind of sounds like a men's soap, but they'll get a laugh out of it.
In my wildest dreams, I wouldn't be able to make a name as good for a strip club as the Cowboy Way. You cannot touch the dancers, but you can hog tie them.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can't touch them, so you have to get really good with the lasso, like the Cowboys. Hence the name.
Oh, okay.
Hence the name. It's the Cowboy Way. You have to do this the Cowboy Way. And my
Just a bunch of dirty boys in there training with ropes. It's really kind of pathetic to watch. Even more pathetic than most strip clubs.
I was on the phone with my girlfriend when I drove past that billboard, and the first thing that came out of my mouth was, Tori is never going to believe me on that one. Because, like, that is literally like when we were doing men's soap, you had like the samurai way or the warrior's way. And I was like, holy shit, the cowboy way. That is.
Tyler, it takes so much mental and physical restraint for you to not go, all right, fuck it. I'm going to see what's up with these.
Yeah.
Well,
There had to be a part of you that wanted it so bad.
No,
Like, you
no.
didn't need to see more titties. You have the internet. But what's it like in there? What's the vibe check of the Cowboy Way strip club?
That would mean that I have to stop. And like you only notice how much physical pain you're in on that long of a drive when you pull over.
Right, but
And then it's just more time
probably,
wasted.
Like, needed food, right?
No,
So you'd
not
have
really.
to stop for you'd have to stop for food. Why not go to the Cowboy Way?
That was Bones and Barbecue.
No, I wasn't gonna. No, I'm not gonna stop for food. I'm gonna get shit at the gas station. I ate so little during that time because nope, I'm trying to get home. I don't
That's
need to eat.
Not healthy at all.
Oh yeah, you bet it isn't.
All right.
Moving on. Saddle Up Smokehouse, Wranglers, or Let's Ride.
Oh, fuck. Tyler, for the record, I could do this for another 2 hours. Just guessing strip club versus restaurant names that you saw in the South.
And this is the last round. This is the last
Okay,
round,
okay.
unfortunately.
Fuck.
Can you give me one more
Okay.
pass at all of them?
Saddle Up Smokehouse, Let's Ride, and Wranglers.
Wrangler's Restaurant, because alliteration is funny.
It is fun. I do love alliteration.
Okay. I don't think this is right, but it's funny, so I'm gonna go with Let's Ride Strip Club.
Let's Ride Strip Club.
Woo! Yeah!
Now that's a goddamn name for a place where people get naked. You know what I mean?
Of
That
course.
is that one. I had to end on that one because that one, out of all of them, is just fucking right. You know, like it
it
feels
feels good.
good. Although, again, wildly assumative names for these strip clubs, because for all of the things that were strip clubs, you can't do those things. Any of the things in the name.
Well, it is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and as we know, Tyler likes his places to be named exactly.
It was in the middle of nowhere, though, T. So they probably offer some special services, if you catch my drift.
They,
What do you mean?
You know,
oh, fuck, I hate that you're probably right. 'Cause, like,
you
I
know,
don't know
Tori,
how
like
they
a
get
little bit more, little bit more intimate.
I don't think, because I'm imagining like the talent pool they're pulling from down there. You're probably gonna walk into a heavier set older lady with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth that's like, "What can I get you, Junior?"
That's very presumptuous of you, Tori.
It's super presumptuous, but also listen to the names.
Listen to the names. Also, I'm good. All I need is the Pony Club, a brony exclusive experience, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
That's the only one for me.
Would you have stopped if that was what it was called?
If there was a place called the Pony Club, a brony exclusive experience, that, like all the other places, I looked at them as like, that's funny. I'm going to write that one down. That would have been enough to get me to pull over and like think about it for a couple seconds on the exit. Like if I saw it had like a little sign that says, "Hey, turn right to go here," I would have been like, "Oh,
You
that's a
wouldn't have been
tricky
able
one."
to get into it though. Because to get in, you would have had to answer these riddles 3, and you wouldn't have been able to get past it because they're all like deep lore. Like you have to know a lot.
Well, that's the thing, right?
I would have
Tyler-
called Tay.
Yeah, you would have just called me. I would have given you that information, and then you would have gotten in.
I would have won if that was the case. I would have 100% just called Tay and been like, "Hey, here's the deal. I'm at a brony strip club right now, and I got to get in, and they want me to answer riddles."
And it would have been 2 a.m., and I would have been awake, alert, and ready to help.
There's just kind of like a brony sense,
Awake, alert, and already on the wiki.
and absolutely fucking torqued because that's so hot.
No,
I'm so horny for you right now, bro. Is what you would have said.
I'd love to come to that little horse.
Oh, Tori. Sorry.
Is Tori wrong though? In that's how a number of our population that lives among us, and I do mean among us, they are the imposters in our society. They speak like that.
I mean,
Tay, you know it to be true. You don't want to.
I don't want to defend that at all. I want that for the record, but I don't want to talk about it no more.
Tay, but all you have to do is answer yes or no. There is
Hey,
a portion of the population that does say that.
Yeah, I know.
In defense, I was trying to think of like, oh, well, it's not like we say that. We're not like, oh, I'm going to come to those big titties. Wait, yeah, we do. So that means that absolutely happens on that flip side of the spectrum.
Oh, there's glitter on the tail. You know what? That actually works for both.
Free jars
That
on the way
actually
out.
does work for both. Better rethink that strat. Anywho,
Yeah,
here's
there's
what
a Venn diagram, and it's furries and the rest of us, and right in the middle is there's glitter on the tail.
it's the one thing in common that we all share.
It's a really, really thin intersection.
It is the smallest intersection, but sometimes there is a big pile up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my kids that was the thin blue line.
Just a blue Arctic wolf saying there's glitter on your tail. Okay, so here's how lawless this fucking place gets. Mm-hmm. I went to a bathroom in Arizona, the smallest goddamn bathroom you've imagined you could possibly think of. There is one stall, one urinal, and it's not like shut the door and lock it behind you, like a single bathroom. No, there's a line. So it's full of people. I was stuck in one place for 13 hours, and of course you're gonna have to go to the bathroom in that time. Mm-hmm. What I didn't anticipate was walking in and there would be a bathroom attendant in the world's smallest bathroom. And not only...
Inside or right outside?
Inside the bathroom.
What the hell?
Great.
Not only that, a bathroom attendant in the world's smallest bathroom, a bathroom attendant that has so many knickknacks for you to purchase from him inside of the bathroom. I am trying to take a shit, and this motherfucker is selling cigarettes right outside of the stall. And I am just wildly uncomfortable with this whole situation.
That is one of the worst late-stage capitalism things I've ever heard in my life. Our gas station's losing business. How can we draw in more customers? Wait, what if we got to them while they were shitting?
Because you can't escape. It's almost the perfect scam. You can't get away. This dude was talking to me while I was shitting.
Oh my
There is
God.
nothing more uncomfortable.
How did you get it out? My fucking asshole would have been like, not a chance. Not a goddamn chance. That would have tightened up so firm.
I didn't. I tried, and then I just held it until I got back to the hotel 5 hours later.
Oh, my condolences for your colon.
It was horrible. I walk in, and the last thing I expect when I'm walking into a bathroom is, hey, man, you want to buy some cigarettes? What? No, I don't want your poop-flavored cigarettes. There's shit particles in the air. How do I know the filter didn't just absorb those shit particles?
Do you think it might have just been a weirdo and not actually someone who worked at the gas station?
Just
it
an
was at a
entrepreneurial young lad. Maybe was trying to start a new venture.
I shit you not. It is entirely entrepreneurial in every sense of the word. They are not paid by the restaurant. They are not an employee of the restaurant. They just hang out in the bathroom, and the restaurant has no issue with it. And they sell their knickknacks. That dude was fucking loaded, though. He had every kind of cigarette you could imagine. He had vape juices. He had vape pods.
Nice.
He had whole vape systems. He had incense. He had candles. He had squirts of cologne. You could buy a squirt of cologne for 50 cents.
I have never once taken a shit so bad in my life that I needed to re-perfume myself before entering the world.
Hey, honestly, kind of a power move, though. You come out of the bathroom and it's wow, you smell really good. No one would think that.
I mean...
Is that Hollister Jake? Love it.
It's like you zagged on them when they thought you were going to zig. They thought you were going to come out smelling like shit. Suddenly you come out smelling like fucking Tom Ford number 5. They're like, whoa.
His shits must be real fragrant.
Whoa, his shits must be so good. I want to sleep with that guy.
His shits must be made of ambergris or something.
Oh, is that parfum du shit? That's so good.
Oh, they shit.
And someone, obviously it's uncomfortable for a lot of people because I watched a dude try to fight that bathroom attendant.
Wait,
physically fight. With his fists.
Oh, boy.
With his fisticuffs. Well, I get it. Because the dude went into the bathroom after me, and this dude is way too social for someone. Look, this is a sentence that's about to come out of my mouth, and I'm sorry I have to say it. It's a weird one. This dude was way too social for someone who works inside of a bathroom. At some point, you got to know where you're working. Like if I work with the FBI, yeah, I'm going to talk a lot. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions. I work inside of a bathroom. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Mm-hmm. You just got to time and place, man.
I guarantee you the one guy who started fisticuffs walked into the bathroom and like was one surprised there was anyone in there besides himself, and then two looked at him and went, "Now if you try to talk to me while I take my shit, I will throw down and beat you shitless."
That was 100% it. Like the dude's in the stall and the man is like, "Hey, do you want some cologne? I got some vapes, some incense sticks, some candles. I can light a candle right now." And he's like, "Dude, stop talking." And then the guy's like, "Well, I got menthols, I got I got Slims." And he's like, "Dude, seriously, shut the fuck up right now.
As soon as I pinch this loaf off, I'm going to pinch your head off."
Yeah, and he just wouldn't stop fucking talking. Like he just kept going, and it's like, dude, I can't tell if this is like an ultra 4D chess move from you where you're just going to like get other people that feel bad for you so they're going to give you money or what's going on. But like I agree with that dude who's trying to punch you right now. Like, no, I don't want to buy cigarettes. These are shit cigarettes.
You don't understand the grind set.
And here's the problem is that it's inescapable because it was the weekend and that's every fucking restaurant in that godforsaken state. Because like that, I guess they make enough money to justify going back every weekend.
I can't imagine taking a shit and being like, fuck, I need a cigarette.
Can you, like you're on the, "Hey man, do you want a cigarette?" You know what? Actually, that would be pretty good right now.
Just, yeah, you hear the plop and then,
"Hey, can you light?"
Actually.
Yeah, and then you hold the cigarette under the stall door for him, and you're like, "Hey, can you light that, please? I don't care how much extra it costs." And then he just lights it, and you're just hearing from the bathroom. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to re-enter society because this is not society right now.
Not even close.
This is the fucking.
this is paradise.
Do you think this is the capitalist utopia that they dream about?
You know the song Paradise by Coldplay where he's
Yeah.
like, "She dreamed of para. That's actually what he was singing about. That's what the Coldplay song is about. Is about smoking a cigarette on the toilet.
A place where every poop feels like an orgasm.
And that's why we all love Coldplay, is because they're so in touch with the raw human emotions that we all feel.
Coldplay, where every poop feels like an orgasm. The new EP out now.
God, I'd listen to the shit out of that too.
You sure would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could fucking, like, if I was an evil wizard and I had to, like, do the most evil magic possible. Like, haha, I will conjure up a spell that will make all of society mad. I don't think I could land on putting a person in the bathroom while you're trying to poop.
It's incessantly trying to sell you shit.
While I'm trying to, like, I don't know if Satan himself could craft something so devious, so maniacally terrible.
You imagine the smells that guy endures, though.
Yeah,
And every
exactly.
day he's
That's
like,
the other thing.
Some of it makes me gag, but you know what? Like, I gotta hustle and get out there if I want to, retire by 40.
I'm so curious what the amount of money is made at the end of every night to justify, like, where do you work? In the bathroom off 4th Street. I work in the bathroom at really good restaurant. That's where
Oh, so you're a
that's where
janitor.
No. I don't work for really good restaurant. I work in their bathroom. I'm an entrepreneur.
It's my office.
Ending that sentence.
An entrepreneur.
Boo. Boo.
That's very good. That's very
funny.
good.
Very funny. Almost episode title worthy.
Like how you would, I don't know how you would do in a job interview. I don't know how you would do in any normal conversation, in any small talk. Like, yeah, back to the grind, the 9 to 5. Work's a real stinker, but someone's got to do it.
So I conjured up.
It's also hot there.
Yeah. I've conjured up possibly the worst possible outcome of a conversation with this man, where you are sitting on the toilet and just enjoying your shit. And he goes, "Hey, you want to buy some cigarettes?" And you go, "Oh, no, sorry, I don't carry cash." And he responds, "Oh, that's okay. I take Venmo, Cash App." And then it's just silent for a minute.
And then he hears a gunshot go off.
Yeah, at that point, there's really nothing else you can do. You're literally backed into a corner. You're in your most vulnerable state right now. Like if a pack of wolves encountered you, you couldn't be more vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, the pack of wolves would feel more uncomfortable than they've ever felt in their lives in the exact same situation. So if a pack of wolves can't handle that, you certainly can't.
That dude's a goddamn superhero, essentially. That dude is either a superhero or has zero concept of human emotion, is maybe just a sociopath.
Oh, so he's a anti-hero.
No, he's just a sociopath.
Yeah.
Don't, man. Look.
Don't mistake it. It's a square and a rectangle thing, but yeah, he's absolutely not a hero of any sort.
I don't need this in my life right now. Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, am I being punished? Like, were you sent by God himself and you only interact with like the scummiest of people in society? Like, it's got to be a punishment. I don't know what I did wrong to deserve that.
Well, Tyler, you've been in hell this
I don't
whole
think
time.
I don't think it's a punishment of something you did wrong. I think it's probably a punishment of something he did wrong.
No, I think it's so severe that I think it's a punishment for the world's wrongdoings. Like, first, God sent Jesus to redeem us of all of our sins. That didn't work out so well. So then God sent this motherfucker.
Who is full of every sin.
He is essentially the Punisher. Okay.
He is the physical embodiment of the original sin.
Exactly. Like, it is to punish everyone for all sin, for all wrongdoing.
So did you buy any cigarettes?
No, I bought some vape juice.
Ah, got it. Yeah.
It was
Nice.
wicked cheap. It was wicked cheap.
Did they have mango
pass
jewel
it up.
pod?
No, they didn't have any jewels. They had those preloaded, those new cartridge systems though.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that he's able to just ask the question, "You want to buy some cigarettes?" You know, like, doesn't that seem like it's against like tobacco laws? Like, to be
This
asked.
dude doesn't seem like he's flying in the legal spectrum.
Yeah,
Was
true.
he
I don't know why-
carding people in the bathroom? That's a war crime. Because
No.
you know
It's a
the
21
name
plus
of the
shitter, my
person-
guy. Gotta head out.
You know the name of the person who took the nastiest shit you've ever experienced in your life? That is a war crime.
You know he wasn't carding people. Come on. Like, there were no age considerations. That dude is essentially a drug dealer who deals in candles as well. Maybe he's the best drug dealer who also deals in like, "Hey, you want some cologne right now?"
He deals in anxiety and anger, is what he deals in.
This is the world's most dangerous man. There needs to be a true TV documentary about this man.
Where the entire script is like 4 lines long and they all lead into commercial breaks that they repeat 4 times over. So there's actually no content.
Oh no, it's a lot of. I'm thinking it's like, you know how they way over dramatize, like, what was that crab show? Like
Oh, Deadliest Catch.
Deadliest Catch and Ice Road Truckers, like some Discovery Plus shit, or what was that? Like History Channel maybe?
Yeah, it was History Channel.
Yeah. They're going to over dramatize the fuck out of it, and it's going to make it seem like fucking slanging cigarettes in the bathroom is like the world's most dangerous job. Like, they're going to have what's his name? Mike Rowe. They're going to have Mike Rowe on an episode where he's going to try and do it, and Mike Rowe is going to get fucking shot Like, they're just going to build this as the world's most dangerous job, and they just follow him. I need that series. I need that series on History Channel, just following this man, because I need to understand everything about him. I need to know his fucking backstory.
Oh, well, I only want that if it does end with him going to special prison.
Special prison. What's the difference
Maximum
between-
security.
Yeah, a maximum security penitentiary is what's in his future.
What if we built a new prison just for him on the moon?
Oh, just for bathroom perpetrators?
Yes, just for bathroom
Yeah.
perpetrators. It's on the fucking moon.
For not even perpetrate. There's a special category of just like unspeakable evil, like where we need to spend the world's most dangerous prisoners, and it just all. Hey, what are you in for? Me? I was talking to people while they were shitting. Oh, you fucking monster!
The other guy scoots
That's the kind of thing you hear about where like someone who committed like a lifetime serial killer or something like that is gonna hear what that guy was doing and be like, all right, grab my socks and grab some soap. I'm gonna beat this dude's ass.
Yeah, like the other inmates are going to be like, you are one sick fucking predator. Okay, you are not a human. You are a predator.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, what are you in for? He's like, I ripped my wife's head off, and that's nothing compared to what you did. You sick monster.
I did it while she was in the kitchen, at least. I didn't do it while she was in the bathroom. That would have added another 40 years to my sentence.
Yeah. Do you think that special prison on the moon would also have people like, what are you in for? I showered with my socks on.
Or people who talk on speakerphone when they're like at Target.
You know what? Yeah, there is a special category of hell for these people. Like, it's not even prison. It's just like, we're just waiting for you to die so you can go to super hell. Like,
Where the super devil resides.
I am against the death penalty, but for bathroom salesmen, I think maybe we need to have like a special category to reconsider.
Instead of the death penalty, it's the turn to red goo penalty, so you don't feel as bad.
16 hours of continuous tickling every day until they die.
That's just a fetish, Tori.
Tori, the crime needs to fit the punishment, and nothing we can do on this earth is severe enough.
That's true.
That's why
Unless we give them a taste of their own medicine. Like, unless when they're trying to poop in prison, we just have like a guard like, hey, you want to buy some cigarettes? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to poop. And he's like, yeah, sucks, doesn't it?
The only time they're allowed to poop is when they're live streaming it.
Come on, do it. Think about what you've done. Consider your actions.
I have to read a monologue while they're shitting. Ugh.
You know what else sounds like a monologue? This show sometimes when Tyler gets on his bullshit. So thank you so much for listening. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. Really helps the show out. Gets us into curated lists, helps us beat that algorithm, and we love hearing from you guys.
Sometimes. Anyway, you could also go over to youtube.com/shapeless media and check out some of the videos there. We have almost 750 at this point. So if there's not something you like on there, then I don't know what's wrong with you. In fact, we just last week posted a brand new video that is
It's so good.
maybe one of my favorite ones, maybe one of the funniest videos on the channel. And if you've been listening to this show for a while, well, you're going to like it because it's got stuff from old episodes of this show in it. So go check that out. Once again, it's youtube.com/shapeless media.
And if you're looking to boost your performance in the studio, you know, really amplify your lovemaking to the mic, like really be able to penetrate the pop culture of all things podcast, then you are going to want to purchase a fucking hot product for podcast eroticism called
That
Pod Decks.
Kind of fell apart there at the end.
What these are going to do are they're going to improve podcast performance, improve podcast longevity, improve podcast length, improve podcast girth.
You'll be able to hammer the mic for an hour straight. No problem.
No fucking problem. You're going to be pulling moves that your podcast is going to be like, whoa, we're switching things up. I didn't know you could do this. And that's all thanks to Pod Decks, because they're going to give you topics, questions, funny goofs to talk about in a podcast of your very own. Why don't you give it a shot?
Plus, Hot Babes will talk about how hot your bit rate was.
Hot Babes will guaranteed listen to your podcast, and they'll talk about how sexy your voice was and how you made love to the microphone for 1 hour straight. And they're going to be so impressed, and they're going to be messaging you left and right. Trust me, it happens to me all the time. It's just so common. I have to block notifications on my phone because it just gets to be too much. That's what Poddex is going to do to your life. So go to poddex.com, use code SWORDWATCH to get 10% off your first order. But be warned, like I said, it's going to get so freaking hot that don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, I used to be hooking up all the time because of my podcasting, and then I got ED. Anyway, you guys ready for the Pod Deck Last Laugh?
Yep. Yeah.
Have your parents ever told you something as an adult that they kept from you as a child?
Okay, actually, I got something real to say. My mom opted for, instead of saying she brought my gerbil back to the pet store, she said that fucker died. She told me it died as opposed to saying it went back to the pet store.
When
Why
you were
was
a kid?
that the preferable option?
You got to learn about death somehow.
Like usually you say things to avoid talking about it dying. You're like, oh, it ran away. Oh, it did this. No, she actually just brought it back, and instead she was like, oh, your gerbil, it died. It's super dead, my guy.
She's not good at improving.
Nope, not even a little bit. But that's okay, because Tyler's a dumb kid, too, so he probably didn't even pick it up.
No, I didn't pick it up until last fucking year. It could still be alive. It might very well be alive to this day. I don't know what the lifespan is on gerbils.
Wait. So the real thing she did was actually return it because she didn't want to care for it anymore, but she told you it died?
Yes.
Yeah, catch up.
Oh my God.
She told me it died when it didn't. And
Every
that's
time-
why I guess I'm just so twisted and sick.
Yeah.
That's why I go to the Pony Club, a brony exclusive experience. Because of my mommy issues, because she told me my gerbil died. This is my Joker origin story.
The Pony Club, a brony exclusive experience.
The Pony Club. The Pony Club, where your dead gerbils go.
The Pony Club. The place where, That's just the tagline.
Woo! Yeah, Jay, that was fucking awesome! Woo!